Activision has monetized even more elements of Call of Duty, and it's caused a little bit of backlash within the Call of Duty community. So, is this a problem? Well, let's get into it. So for context, the cause of these complaints is Call of Duty's Squid Game collaboration, where for the first time since we've had a Battle Pass era in Call of Duty and we've had sort of these live service events, we've got a free sort of track, which is at the bottom here. Everyone can earn this. And then we've got a premium track, which you've got to pay 1,100 Call of Duty points for, and you can then also earn it at the same time. Now, there's a few problems with this for me personally. One, we've never had an event that has been monetized like this one. Yeah, we've had events like sort of 80s Action Heroes and King Kong versus Godzilla, but all the monetization aspects of that have been just bundles being able to purchase in the store. We've never had an event track like this. Secondly, as well, is that what I would recommend doing if you do want to buy sort of this paid for premium track is that you should complete the event first before hitting that 1,100 Call of Duty points and getting the paid rewards, purely because is that if you buy it and you don't complete the event, you don't get all the rewards. It's very sort of unconsumer friendly. Thirdly, 1,100 COD points is the same price as the Seasonal Battle Pass, and the Seasonal Battle Pass, yes, again, you have to complete it. However, you get all 1,100 Call of Duty points back. So if we're saying that for the sake of what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rewards is worth the same as a full-on Battle Pass, then, I don't know, maybe a little bit overpriced. However, when you think about it, if you look at what we have right here in terms of the premium rewards, we've got 2 weapons, we've got, well, 3 weapons technically, we've got a knife as well, we have a finish and move, we have an emote, we have an operator skin, actually, we have 4 weapon skins, sorry. We have sort of emblems, we have sort of like weapon skins, grenade skins, stuff like that. If you go to the store, and then you go to, say, this bundle, which is, again, part of the Squid Game bundle, this is 2,400 COD points. And yet, you get nigh on, kind of similar vibe there. You got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Again, 10 bits of sort of cosmetic you can get. Also, the other Squid Game bundle, this is 2,800 COD points, you get 3 operators. However, it's the same operator, just with a different thing on its face. And again, pretty similar rewards. So, yes, it's a little bit problematic, but at the same time, is it? Like, it's a pretty good deal if you're going to want to be buying Squid Game content. It's actually a pretty good deal in comparison to what's actually in the store / what you could earn for free-wise. So, it's one of those. Now, on the back of all this, Charlie Intel, which is essentially the biggest Call of Duty news account that there is across the entire world, never mind just on X, which we're looking at here, tweeted this. So, $70 for base game, then $30 for Black Cell, $20 to $30 in-game bundles, $10 base Battle Pass, and then, obviously then, again, new $10 event passes, and then no real anti-cheat and broken game. Activision have lost their minds. Now, don't get me wrong, there's a lot wrong with Call of Duty. I'm going to get onto that and why this is kind of a little bit of a bad thing given the state of Call of Duty. However, since Black Ops 6 dropped, I've spent this on Call of Duty. Because I have had COD points in my account since however long, because I bought Battle Passes in the past, and I've been able to finish them and get the COD points to continue doing a new Battle Pass, finish them, you recoup the COD points. So, since Black Ops 6 dropped on, what, the 25th of October, I've spent $70 on the game. Yes, it's a bit sort of short-sighted for Activision right now to be saying, you know what, here is, like, a paid pass. I get that. However, at the same time, Activision, not to defend them, but obviously have contracts with Netflix over the Squid Game collaboration. Obviously, these sort of things were put in place long before the game was as bad as it is. However, you don't have to pay for any of this, really, other than that, if you want to play Battle 6. If you just play Warzone, and you don't want to buy a Battle Pass or anything, none of this, apart from, I suppose, no real anti-cheat in the broken game, none of this, though, matters. So, yes, Activision might have lost their minds a little bit, but at the same time, you don't have to buy it. You don't have to do it. You don't have to spend money on it if you don't want to. It's literally just there. Most of that is optional. The only reason I paid $70 or £70 for the Black Ops 6 is because I wanted to play Black Ops 6. I don't care about Black Cell, I don't care about in-game bundles or anything like that. So, that's just me personally. And then also what really rubs me up the wrong way is that a lot of creators are rightly challenging Activision, which I wholeheartedly say. This needs to be challenged. However, someone literally tweeted them saying, you know, like, you're the biggest COD account on Twitter, and you're in contact with Activision, which they are. Basically, get all the pissed off creators, and call them, tell them what needs to change. Tweet won't solve anything, which is exactly right. And then Charlie Intel said, well, we didn't get invited to this event, so couldn't provide any feedback directly at this time. This is basically on the back of Call of Duty's promotional Squid Game event. Now, as a job in real life, I don't just sit and make Call of Duty videos. I actually am a working journalist. And at the end of the day, as a journalist, I don't sit and wait for people to come to me that some people might have issues with. Say, for example, if someone had an issue with the police, I would just go to the police and say, so-and-so has said that they've got an issue with this. Do you care to comment on it? Just go to them. Like, don't sit and go, oh, we didn't get invited. It literally just reeks of, we didn't get invited this time, but we might get invited next time, so I don't want to comment on it. At the end of the day, if you think like it needs calling out, this person is right. Don't just sit on Twitter. Do something about it. Like, I don't have the power to just go contact Activision and say, your game is broken because of X, Y, and Z. Charlie Intel does, but they don't. So to me, the problem with Activision monetizing more aspects of Call of Duty isn't the fact that they're monetizing more aspects of Call of Duty. It's 100% the state of the game, and Nadeshot sums it up best here.
Call of Duty has served us up a pile of from a network performance standpoint. They won't invest in better servers, higher tick rate servers. There's no server protections. There's no safeguards to make sure players are having a fair gaming experience. The shame in all this, like the biggest issue that I have with all this is that Black Ops 6 is actually a lot of fun.
And everything he says is right. It is literally purely about Activision's bottom line. That's why they don't invest in these kind of things. And that's what it feels like they don't invest in these kind of things. And yet they then go decide they're going to monetize more aspects of the game while not investing in other aspects of the game. And that really is what the biggest issue of Call of Duty is. Yes, alright, there is some major gameplay issues in terms of bugs and anti-cheat and stuff like that. However, the problem is that the community does not feel valued by Activision because Activision, for a long time now, has served up a very subpar product when it comes to Call of Duty. Aside from, I would say, the Black Ops 6 launch, I think that was a very good launch. However, for the majority of the last few years now, Call of Duty has never hit the heights that it should hit the heights of in terms of what sort of financial backing it has from Activision. And I feel like Activision just wants to try and milk as much money as it can out of this franchise because at the end of the day, Activision isn't a charity. It's a company that makes profit from video games. So I understand why it wants to do this, but if you're not going to deliver a product that lives up to the amount of money you want to take out of it, then why should any of the community want to go and put money into it and want to sort of buy bundles and buy games and buy sort of cosmetics and continue to support that game if, from what it looks like from a sort of consumer point playing the game, that the development team and sort of the company that owns the game don't really care about it. One more thing that rubs me up the wrong way about how this event has been handled in comparison to what we've had previously is that for the last year, throughout Modern Warfare 3's life cycle, Sledgehammer Games have delivered weekly challenges where we've been able to complete the challenges and get some sort of reward. Those then weekly challenges have then built up into a sort of a higher challenge where we've then got a camo, or when they've got to run events like this where we just have to earn XP, the rewards have been so much better. We've had some insane camos. Now, don't get me wrong, these operator skins, especially sort of the Squid Game ones, so like I would say like that one looks superb, that one does, and even the Game Master looks fantastic. I said it in my Squid Games video earlier this week that this has probably been the best collaboration Call of Duty's done in terms of nailing the source material. I feel like they've done a really good job with it. However, I can't see that operator in-game other than its hands. I would only see a pair of black gloves. I want to see a camo on my gun. Yes, okay, I can use these, but let's face it, that's not really a good camo. That's just a blueprint, really. I want to see camos. That's what I want from these events. And I feel like if you would, an Activision had delivered sort of this event, but with an absolute fire Squid Game camo, I feel like a lot of the attention might not have been on the fact that you've gone and released a paid track for this event. It might have been a bit of, you know what, I might actually buy that because the camo looks very, very good and it's well worth grinding for. On a final note, I feel like if you wanted to make a difference to Activision, the only way to stop it is really to stop buying their bundles. For me personally, I rarely buy bundles. I buy the Battle Pass every season. Sometimes I buy the Black Cell. I haven't bought it for probably since the start of Modern Warfare 3 though, because the Black Cell hasn't really appealed that much to me. But I've always bought the Battle Pass because I can always finish it and I can always get the 1,100 COD points back to then go and sort of, you know, go back and do whatever, get the next Battle Pass. And just for proof of this, I don't ever buy bundles. Literally, you can check out, you can come to Warzone, so if you go to like Warzone there, and you go to the store, and they basically got these options here. You can hit my bundles, and this basically shows you all the bundles that you'll have bought since Modern Warfare 2. These are the 3 bundles I bought. I've never bought bundles rarely that often. It's only if I've ever had sort of spare COD points that I thought, you know what, I'll use this operator skin right here. Precious Cargo, I still use as my main Warzone operator to this day, and that is what, 2 games on now. It's, yeah, I bought it in Modern Warfare 2. It's like 2 games on now. I still use that. I still use the operator skin. As you can tell, if I go to the lobby here, like there, it's there, walking around. So I'm Activision's worst nightmare because I sink an ungodly amount of time into this game and yet give them no money back because the simple fact of it is they don't deserve having the money back, and I think that is what the biggest issue of this monetization is. Let me know your thoughts on this below. I'm quite surprised that actually it has taken Activision this long to sort of monetize these events, but here we are, we're here now. It's probably going to stay this way. I think if you buy Black Cell as well now, you get sort of XP boosts as well, so it's very much becoming pay-to-play Call of Duty. It always was going to go this way anyway, I think. But let me know your thoughts on the Squid Game event as a whole. Do you agree with the monetization of it? And let me know what you think this current state of Warzone is as well. For me personally, I'm still enjoying it when I play with other people and I play with friends. But if I'm trying to play this solo or playing with randoms, the issues are just too glaringly obvious for me to really kind of enjoy it fully. But yeah, it's one of those things. Hopefully we get it fixed soon. I'll see you in the next one.